Hi. So this is my first video in a long time. I've just been really busy. So what I've been thinking about today is just that no one wants to fix what someone else messed up. Like I bought this pair of skates, and brand new pair of skates, and I brought them somewhere to be sharpened. And I don't know much about skates, but they got sharpened and I tried to use them, and they started making weird sounds. So I knew that something was not right. So I took them to a different store and I said, "Oh, could you look at these and make sure they're okay?" And the person took a look and said, "They're so messed up, I'm not going to even try to fix them. Take them back to the other place." And I'm like, I don't want to take them back to the other place and have them be messed up more. And I was thinking, just like when someone drops something or you see something along the road, it's like you're like, I'm not going to pick up what someone else messed up. They should fix it themselves. And as much as that may be true, I feel like when we mess up our own lives, I'm just so messed up things so many times. And I'm like, I should try to fix this myself. But first of all, there's not much you can do sometimes. Like when you've said something to hurt someone or done something, you can apologize, but you can't undo it. And if you try, it doesn't work. You can't and of course when someone else hurts you, there's nothing you can do about that. Like when someone else messes something up and it's like you don't want to, like, it's really hard when people have like people who are homeless. A lot of times, they're on drugs, they've committed a crime and gone to prison, and then they can't get hired because they have a prison record. Like, why should we help someone who's messed their own life up? But God saw that we got people of just are messed up. And it's our own fault. Like, other people have messed things up, but a lot of things that it's just our own fault. And it makes sense that people are messed up when you look back at the story of Genesis and how things started going wrong. But God saw that, and even though that he didn't have to, and it wasn't his to bother fixing, I mean, he created us, so I mean, in a way, we sort of belong to God, but people chose not to go God's way, so God, it wasn't his to fix, but he sent his own son to come and take on all our mistakes, and deal with all the stuff we messed up ourselves, and deal with all the evil in the world that wasn't his to bear. He became a human and took on something that he didn't have to. God could have smoothed stuff over and but he didn't. He sent his son to deal with things once and for all, and to deal with everything. And now everything seems the same, but the truth is that it has been dealt with, and we can choose to accept that and walk in the freedom, or choose to act like it hasn't. And Jesus is going to come back soon, and then he's going to punish all the evil, the sort of time of things just being let alone will end, and Jesus will punish all the things that are going wrong. And if we're not reconciled with him, we might be on the side of things going wrong. We really are, to begin with. Because it's like you either got to be part of the problem or part of the solution. You have to decide where you're gonna be. Either you're gonna be reconciled to God, or you're not. And that's what I wanted to say today. A lot of times we don't wanna fix anybody else's mess, and we think that we have to fix our own. But we can't fix our own, and Jesus fixed it for us. And because of that, when we see something that's broken, we can do something about it. We can say something about it. So that's the freeing part. And all this brokenness, there's just so many. There's brokenness. A lot of people ask, why do bad things happen to good people? It's because God has set this time for us to either choose him or not choose him. And all the people and all the evilness that isn't going God's way is just allowed to kind of have control for a time. So when the time ends, are you going to be accepting what God did and standing with him, or are you going to be just standing with all the other things that the brokenness and the evilness that is going to be like gotten rid of. I don't know if that makes sense, but if you read the Bible, it kind of gives a better picture of what I'm trying to say, especially any of the Gospels. So take care.